Hello everyone and welcome to another Timeless video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Golgari Midrange in Timeless format, or aka The Rock. So funny enough, even though this is a mid-range deck with some 4-drops in the deck, we're actually only playing 20 lands in the deck. But in our deck, because we're Golgari, we can play cards like Witherbloom Command and Traverse the Woven, which can help us supply with a bunch of lands, especially the early game. The Witherbloom Command here is actually very good in this meta, considering that we're dealing with a lot of Orcish Bowmasters in this format. So not only does this snipe Orcish Bowmasters, but it can also get rid of non-creature, non-end permanents with mana value 2 or less, which could be very relevant in some cases. Traverse the Woven, on the other hand, if you get it in your opening hand, it can act as a way to get a basic to your hand, which is not only really good against Blood Moon, but in the late game, this can be anything, right? It can be a Sheoldred, it can be a Tarmogoyf, or it can be a Bowmaster, depending on the situation. Another really good 2-land opener in this deck is obviously the Dark Ritual and the One Ring together. We are playing only 3 copies of One Ring and 3 copies of Sheoldred in this deck because we're running a copy of Demonic Tutor. Now, one thing that's a little bit unique about this deck compared to some of the decks that I played recently that includes a lot of black spells is that we actually aren't playing Necropotence in this deck. What I have realized from playing a lot of Necropotence is that you actually need a lot of life gain, and that includes cards like March of the Wretched Sorrow, and the fact that it's a triple black means that you're going to be shocking a lot just to get the mana early on if you haven't started with Dark Ritual. And on the other hand, if you're playing this in best of 3, it is really easy to shut down the Necropotence, considering that sometimes people can just turn 1 Pithing Needle you, and then all you have left is limited cards in your hand with a Necropotence. So having said that, we're going to be jumping into some Timeless best of 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Alright, no 1-drops, but we're going first. So could work. My Tarmogoyf is gonna be a 1/2. Is that worth it? Well, let's have a Tarmogoyf 1/2. Go at it. Okay. Gonna attack first before I Witherbloom Command. Maybe it's actually just better to... The thing is Ah, man. I guess I'll just play another Tarmogoyf instead then. I was thinking about Witherbloom commanding, but if they have an Orcish Bowmaster, I kind of want to save the Witherbloom command for the One Ring. Well, all of a sudden, Tarmogoyf looking pretty strong already. Blood Moon. It's pretty annoying. That is pretty annoying, because that's what I was gonna do. Yeah, unfortunately, we drew a Nurturing Peatland instead of another... fetch land. I think that's kind of my downfall here. Okay, so it's a Blood Moon deck. I think we just bring in Terra Sunder and call it a day. That was so unfortunate. Maelstrom Pulse could also deal with the Blood Moon. Just gonna go down on Thoughtseize. Relic, Sheoldred. Relic and a Sheoldred. Let's get rid of a Sheoldred. This way we have a reason to Witherbloom command here. Target player mills 3 cards and then destroy. Then we'll go Thoughtseize into Tarmogoyf. Or not. Unholy Heat. Our Tarmogoyf is a 5/6 at the moment. Artifact, creature, instant speed. They would need a land and then Unholy Heat is online. So the fact that we actually have 3 basics now means that like their top decks are pretty bad because they have things like Blood Moon in their deck. Pretty nice, actually. Okay, so we found a Boseiju. So I could just run out the Tarmogoyf to bait out their Unholy Heat, I guess. And then we can have a Sheoldred's Edict. Now we have a Sheoldred. So I think these two are lands. Nice. Okay, well, they're gonna kill themselves. Okay, I think this game should be over here if they draw. Okay, that's unfortunate. Kaboom! Okay, it's kind of impressive that this is a 20 land deck and we can get to 5 mana. Relatively well because of things like Witherblooms and Traverse, and we also have Once Upon a Time. And not to mention we have Deathray Shamans and Dark Ritual to ramp us. Pretty nice. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So if I Dark Ritual, Demonic Tutor is free? I don't know. That's really annoying. Well, I could land Dark Ritual, Demonic Tutor, Fatal Push. That's something I can do, but I mean, maybe that's exactly what I need to do. Like, hey. Nice. -1 card for you. Easy game. One problem that I see with my hand is the fact that we don't have a forest. Okay. I guess we should just get rid of all the... Maybe I should actually leave this one for future, like, Fatal Push and stuff like that. Yeah. I could double Orcish Bowmaster the Deathrise Shaman. Okay. So opponent's stuck on lands. And we have found all the lands. Pretty impressive. No, just a casual 20 land deck, by the way. 20 land deck. You love to see it. So one thing's for sure, they don't have an Orcish Bowmaster in their hand because otherwise they would have played it last turn, right? I mean, it's kind of impressive that we keep drawing a land, but... I mean, hey, Takenuma is actually not bad. Takenuma is actually not bad. Another Bomi. Okay. What's happening? Okay, at least the Unholy Heat didn't go to Bowmaster. That's actually really good. We do need an answer for that. Okay. Nice. That's actually huge. That's actually pretty huge. I'm going to redirect the damage to the Deathrise Shaman here. Wow. Impressive. Impressive gameplay, opponent. That's kind of insane. How am I still drawing another land after this, after all this nonsense? Please. There's only 7 lands left in the deck. Are you kidding me? It's not like we played that many lands. Okay, at least we got one relevant card. Look, 3 lands. We could have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more permanents on the battlefield or an interaction spell. It's actually crazy. It's nuts. This is why I took out a Thoughtseize for that reason, right? This is even worth it. I'm surprised they haven't played the One Ring yet. Like, couldn't they have played it last turn? I mean, I'm just dead, right? I'm a landlord and they have 5 more cards than me, so it's a shame. Okay, nice. Hello, friend. On a black. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying that's their start. I wonder if Chalice is gonna be good against this deck. We'll see what kind of deck they're playing though. Depends on like how, like if this is a combo version, then I will bring the Chalice. But if it's not, they also play One Ring. I think currently I just want more lands. So I think I'm just going to fire this off. And play a Thoughtseize this turn. Okay, so it's a gray merchant deck. I see their plan now. Huh. And they also have another Dark Ritual to go along with the One Ring here. Pretty rough, honestly. Pretty rough. They Demonic Tutor for a land. Let's see what they discard. Kind of want them to discard the March. That'd be nice. Okay, well, let's pass again. If they Bowmaster out, ooh, that's nice. I should have probably done it on their turn, right? So that they don't have that mana. In case they have like a Thoughtseize or something. I mean, not Thoughtseize, a Fatal Push. Wow, they took out the Tarmogoyf, so that means they don't have an answer for the Tarmogoyf yet. So it's actually pretty important that they don't play a land here. Because if they do, then they can corrupt the next turn. Nice. That's perfect. Oh my god, this Thoughtseize was actually so beautiful. What a beautiful Thoughtseize. What a beauty. March that. I'm going to deny the life. Okay, another Bowmaster. Okay, we gotta get rid of that Grey Merchant. That's so unfortunate. So, they have already discarded one March before. They're gonna be able to gain some life. No. What's the card that can save me? This can kill the Orcish Bowmaster. Destroy target non-creature, non-land permanent. That's so sad. Okay, we need another Bowmaster. Okay. Now they have to block with the 2/2. That means the corrupt isn't going to my face. Oh no. That's what they drew. They top decked the Grey Merchant right after I discarded it. Classic Thoughtseize bug, by the way. It's insane. It's actually insane. Oh! It's a Christmas! It's actually a Christmas miracle. What? Are you kidding me? No way. I mean, they top decked a Grey Merchant back to back, right? Insane. I mean, the game's not over yet. We still have this is a best of 3. Okay, so their deck, they have a Thoughtseize, Fatal Push. Okay, well, I am bringing the Pitting Needles and the Terra Sunder. I don't think Chalice is that great against their deck. What a game. Scavenging Ooze. How good is Scavenging Ooze? Like, they don't have that many creatures, it's just the Orcish Bowmasters. So I'm actually just going to get rid of the Scavenging Ooze. I mean, the Witherbloom command was clutch there. I mean, it does get rid of Orcish Bowmaster. I guess it's pretty good still. Maybe one less Shaldred. Is that it? Got a Once Upon a Time and a Fatal Push. Looky here! Oh my god, that is just a sight of beauty. Come on, Dark Ritual into Necropotence. Do it. Oh no. Goodbye, Pitting Needle. It was nice knowing you. Yeah, you gotta get rid of that. No! My tech! Okay. What about this then? Top deck, a One Ring. No? It's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna attack with the Deathray Shaman. Doesn't make sense. Since they could have an Orcish Bowmaster. Man, imagine... Ooh. Okay. Attack with the Tarmogoyf. They have a March. Okay, I see that. Or they just have a Fatal Push. Okay. I think they do have a March though. Okay, maybe that Dark Ritual wasn't the greatest Dark Ritual I've ever seen, but... No, I guess it actually makes sense, right? Because if I actually... March now. So that last card is the One Ring. Is it not? It's not. Does it make sense to attack with this 1/1? I don't think so, not yet. Seems like it could be another March? No? That was a good game. Very good game, opponent. Land, sorcery, instant speed. Oh, we need one more for the Traverse the Woven War. I think I still keep it. One ring. Okay, let's fire off this Once Upon a Time. Looks like they also have a Once Upon a Time. Tarmogoyf versus Orcish Bowmaster. If I'm playing against this deck, it's probably better to go Tarmogoyf. Do I want one more land for the One Ring? Probably, right? I'm gonna save this for later. Firing off Once Upon a Time in response to Thoughtseize. Okay. Wait, Pitting Needle main deck? What? Say what? Why didn't they play the Kami? Confused. Can this Tarmogoyf take me home? Okay, luck sack. Actual luck sack. Okay, let's see what they call. Liliana of the Veil. Okay. Well, just get the Fatal Push out of the way to deal more damage. And I'm actually going to grab another land. Right? So that I can play the Sheoldred next turn. Oh, I actually missed out on one more damage. Can Sheoldred carry me home? I'm going to be playing the Sheoldred here, so I guess I'm just attacking with both. The opponent blocks. Okay, they play gate. So I'm dealing 4 damage, 4 residual damage every single turn here. Okay, Bazooka Bog was kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie. Feels bad. Into a Primeval Titan. That's pretty good. That's pretty good opponent. Tarmogoyf is actually still a 3-4, which is kind of nice. So what do we need? Sheoldred's Edict. Oh, they still get to attack with Primeval Titan here because of the Spelunking that I, you know, supposedly Thoughtseize away and then they just top decked it. What a messed up world. You know, sometimes Thoughtseizes just don't work nowadays, you know? Maybe I can change some One Rings. We have a Forest left in the deck. We could also get a Maelstrom Pulse. So lucky, another Titan. Just like that. Yeah, we would need another One Ring, huh? Can we win with just Sheoldreds? If we can chain the One Rings and Sheoldreds together, we have a chance. Or we could also... I don't know what to do. Do we have any ways of making them... Oh, there's that one ring. Okay. So I have to play the one ring here. Currently, there is no way for me to actually... I want to play this Orcish Bowmaster somehow, but... actually simply can't. So we gotta draw land off to this one ring. It's kind of funny that they are spamming ZZZ emote. It's not like I mean their deck is also pretty degenerate, right? Like what are we talking about here? So I think we'll just Fatal Push into Traverse, eating the Fatal Push. So this is extra 2 damage. They take additional 2. Razor. 4 damage here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're 1 off. Unfortunately. We are 1 off here. Oh, we have another one ring. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? That's what I'm talking about. I think we actually got this. Yeah, I think we actually got this. I think we won. Yeah, I actually believe we won this game. Okay, there goes the blast zone. Only destroys, not the one ring. I should have actually killed the grazer, huh? Wow, we actually won. That's crazy. That's insane. That's actually insane. Oh man. Okay, so Ashiok and Terra Sunder. Seems pretty good. Not so sure about the fatal pushes. I think we'll just go with this. That was actually so insane, the fact that we won that. Unreal. Maybe we should have some Orcish Bowmasters because, I mean, like, they have, like, Spelunkings and stuff. They could also have a One Ring as well. Should just do this. We can Demonic Tutor for an Ashiok? Hello. That seems pretty good. Okay, they have a pretty slow hand. I think I'm just going to crack it now because 5 lands is all I want. Okay, Blast Zone.
Dream big.
I wonder if I actually made a mistake though. What are they doing? What? Okay. Okay. Free wins, I guess. Playing against a Giganta. We don't have any interaction spell. Well, this is like the complete opposite, isn't it? Can I keep this? Well, I'm gonna try. Or maybe die trying. I thought this was gonna be a domain deck. So I that's why I mulliganed, but... Yeah, not working out. Not working out. If I can find some lands, like... we might be able to get away. Like, we just need one land, and we can get the second land with the Witherbloom command. Pretty insane draw from our opponent there. Yeah, well, let's go to next game. We weren't able to find a single land in the top 4 cards. I mean, we did gamble a bit there. So this is 5 colors or maybe 4 colors. How's Ashiok against that? I mean, it does take care of Uro, maybe. I'll play 2 copies. Dark Ritual hasn't been very good because whenever I see Dark Ritual, I don't have the One Ring, which is a shame. Maybe it's Demonic Tutor? No, let's just cut the tutor cards. Let's see how that goes. Wow, we can actually play the game. So their Deathrite Shaman can get killed by my Fatal Push, and then we can Orcish Bowmaster their Orcish Bowmaster. So let's get rid of Oko, since that's the card that we can't get rid of. Let's get rid of the Deathrite Shaman, and we'll play the One Ring next. We're doing this now, even though they can play the Orcish Bowmaster, so that we can force out an Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, easy game. And we're also Thoughtseize proof right now, so that's also nice. So there's the Uro. We're looking for Ashiok right now. Nice. Another Shaman. We want to eat the Uro. Okay, this is looking pretty nice, honestly. I have a Maelstrom Pulse. We have One Ring to draw. We're gaining life with Deathrite Shaman as well. Wow. Not killing the Orcish Bowmaster. Ashiok. I think it's just better to Sheoldred, right? Just a better thing to do. Okay, Treasure Cruise. Okay, so... Nice that we actually haven't shown them our Ashiok, though. I wonder if I should actually play Pitting Needle. For things like Oko and stuff. Like, I'm going second this time? Let's get rid of how was Witherbloom command? The thing is, this deck operates so low on basics that... so low on land that I am kind of like... Like, do we really want to get rid of Witherbloom command, right? Like... that's... Might be a little bit of a scam, but we'll see. I mean, we do play Dark Ritual for ramping, so... As I say that... How much can we get away with just ramping out Sheoldred? Maybe a lot. The thing is, they play Fatal Push. Nice, we found the land. Playing the Deathrite Shaman. In case they play a Planeswalker, I can Maelstrom Pulse. Demonic Tutor. They had to tap the Delighted Halfling. It might actually be a one-lander start. Huh. Interesting. What should I do? They might have actually gotten a Fatal Push, though. That's the thing I'm scared about. I'm just gonna pass, man. Well, actually, technically, I shouldn't have attacked. Okay, no fatal push. That's been confirmed. It does seem like they do have an Orcish Bowmaster, though. I'm gonna play out the Sheoldred. Okay. I'll play out Scavenging Ooze. What is this? Like, they turned into a counter spell deck? What the heck? What happened? Okay, that's pretty rough. Deathrise Shaman. We'll play out the Sheoldred. So, no removal spell in their hand at the current moment. At least not an instant speed. Mingsenbu, okay. We can kill it with Maelstrom Pulse.
Bigger is always. We will stomp out evil. I don't like the feeling.
Okay, so it's an Orcish Bowmaster.
Eating troll ears.
We'll take the damage. They fetch it back. So it's been confirmed that this is 100% an Orcish Bowmaster. They're gonna have to tap their Deathrise Shaman to stop this 2 damage. Then they die to our Deathrise Shaman plus a Sheoldred. Boop. Actually, let's just attack first. Okay, the first game was a little bit rough, but we got there in the end. Alright, so we went 3-2 with this deck, losing to that first opponent. And I lost to another opponent off-screen to a misplay that I'm not going to show you guys. It's a pretty bad one, so just gonna keep it to myself. But yeah, I mean, I think the deck came out alright. If you can get to 2 mana, the deck kind of opens up. Because that means you can Dark Ritual into 1 rings. And you can also Witherbloom Command to get some lands as well. This is a pretty synergistic card, honestly. Especially the deck has like the fact that we have fetches, you know. If your first land was a fetch and then you get the second land, then all of a sudden you get the 3rd land with the Witherbloom Command. So this card is sick. Not to mention this card also gets rid of Orcish Bowmaster that is stopping us from using our One Ring. So if you look at it like that, we have Witherbloom commands and Orcish Bowmaster to get rid of opponent's Orcish Bowmaster so that your One Ring is always protected. So that's also pretty sick. Also, this card, amazing. Like, if you pair this up with the Witherbloom command, like, you can get Delirium so quick. We do play 5 different permanents. We have an artifact here, creature here, land here, instant speed, sorcery. So that's 5 different cards that you can mill and then potentially get the Delirium. And even then, you know, just getting another land is actually pretty helpful in this deck because you are running a 20 land deck with some 4 drops in the deck. You know, like, even though we're playing 4 drops, you have to take note that we are playing a Dark Ritual in this deck, so you can ramp into the One Ring or the Sheoldred. That is also a possibility. And, you know, we also have a Deathrise Shaman to ramp us further, right? So, and we also have some, like, Planeswalker removals, like, such as the Sheoldred's Edict and Maelstrom Pulse, so things like Oko isn't really a problem for us. As for the sideboard, I think the sideboarding is pretty easy because Chalice of the Void, you know, you bring in against decks that spam a lot of 1-drops, especially something like the Breach Storm deck. Chalice of the Void is pretty nice. Then you have Leyline of the Void that this deck can play, which is also pretty nice. But you want to only bring Leylines, I think, against like really graveyard heavy decks. Like if you see like an Uro deck, I wouldn't bring Leyline in that matchup, but rather I would bring something like Ashiok. And we have 3 copies of Ashiok. This isn't technically a graveyard hate, but it can function as a graveyard hate. In some cases, you don't want to bring Leyline of Void because sometimes this can be a little bit clunky. But the real reason why you want to bring Ashiok into the main board is because of the field matchup. And we have 2 copies of Terra Sunder. This is pretty flexible because it can get rid of artifacts and enchantments. The fact that it can exile means that it can also get rid of the One Ring as well. But the fact that you can pay the kicker, exile any permanents, is what makes this card very, very nice. And lastly, we have 2 copies of Pithing Needle versus Necropotence decks. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. And if you did, as always, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.